Hello YouTube community, I am here today requesting your help. I'm trying to learn to play chess. Kind of always wanted to learn, watched a few games like other people playing in my past, in real life and then also online, just out of curiosity. And I always found it was like watching grass grow because I didn't understand the strategy at all, or like the ways the pieces could move. So to me it was just, kind of boring. But I never learned. I never tried to learn. Never actually picked up a piece. So anyway, I'm one of the ones that watched The Queen's Gambit, a wonderful TV series about a lovely young woman who learns from a young age how to play chess. Spoiler alert. But she overcomes certain problems, and she's obviously got some mental issues, including an addiction issue in the movie, or in the show. And me being bipolar, I've always found that learning games with strategy has helped me, like distract me, I guess you could say, and it gets me thinking about other things. So I can do a Rubik's Cube quite fast. Sudoku puzzles, I can do the highest level, not as fast as I used to when I was younger, but I can do really well with those things. Crosswords, jigsaw, anything puzzle-wise. But chess is proving very intriguing and complicated. I'm loving it. To be honest with you, after watching that movie and actually trying to play and learning the pieces and stuff, I see how this could be addictive. Like, I can see why some people drive themselves insane over it. Maybe in the start, initially. I hope it doesn't get worse, but I'm trying. I'm really trying to learn. I'm being very hard on myself, I think. I think in total now I've played 10 games, so 5 on the board, like in person, and then 5 other ones, I think it was below beginners, on the Chess Online program, the #1 chess site. I'm not sure what it's called, but I've tried playing on that, and I think I won 1 game out of the 5, and that was at the lowest level. I watch a YouTuber. Her name is Michelle. I think it's Carre. I forgive me if I'm saying it wrong, but she took on a challenge of learning to play chess, and I think it took her a year before she became, I think, 1,000 level player. And you look at Magnus Carlsen and those other players that are at like 2,800. I don't really understand what the score 100% represents, but I know the higher the better. I guess that's all I need to know. But yeah. Maybe it's just going to take more time, but the strategy involved, like, to try to predict what the other person's going to do, and they may be so much better than you, so they have a strategy like 3, 4, sometimes I think even 10, pieces ahead what they're going to play. I barely know what my next move is, like, and what my strategy is to get the king. I just don't want to lose all my pieces at this point, and that's what's happening, is I'm losing important pieces. So I started to do a little bit better. And then, for some reason, I did worse for about a week. Not sure what the difference was. Anyway, I don't plan on being the next Grandmaster. I'm too old for that shit. I didn't start at 6 like some of these people did. But I do have a 12-year-old son who's learning quite quickly. He's learning faster than me. And I got a chessboard for Christmas from my ex-husband. And we've been playing on that, like the 5 games I mentioned, and he's doing quite well. But he wants to learn, and I'm at the point now where I'm like, do I need an online tutor? Like, about to pay for it, but I think maybe I just need some advice, or even a book or something on chess openings, some resources, because I don't even think my openings are correct. Like, I'm not developing a strategy. My only strategy is not to lose my queen at this point. Because I know that seems like my most valuable player, we'll call it that. I'm trying to make sense of it all, and make fun of it, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care about the losses, I just care that I'm getting better, and I don't really see much improvement, and my strategy is definitely flawed. Just because you're smart in one thing doesn't mean you're smart in chess, you know what I mean? Like, it's a totally different game than what I was expecting. To play it is one thing, to watch it is another. So I'm beginning to think my main issue at this point is I'm watching all the grandmasters. So that's what appears online. They're not going to put amateur players online and have tons of views. So when you type in chess, you get, the top players. Hans, Magnus, well, I don't know about Hans, but Magnus, there's quite a few. And the way they play is just like, how did he just do that? Like, I don't even see it coming when I'm watching them. I'm like, he set him up, you can see it in replay. But how do you get to that point where you can say, if you have an option to take a piece, and there's two of them that could take the same piece, right? And say they're equal in value. Like, at what point do you say this one is better? I guess it's foresight. I guess you have to really think what that other player is going to do. And I'm finding that the most difficult part of it. So, anyway, with this chessboard I got for Christmas, I played against my ex-husband, and he watched the Queen's Gambit too, with my son for a second time, because he watched it with me the first time. And he watched it. Not once did my ex-husband tell me that he had studied 6 years chess in high school. And he's a lot older than me, but he didn't tell me this. So he was wiping us off the board, getting your king 3-4 moves. No, sorry, not 3-4. The first few were pretty bad actually, but it wasn't 3-4. Maybe about 10 moves, we're out. And we were wondering what was going on. So he's kind of offered to help us play. And I just wish I would have knew that he was intermediate at least. I think he's actually a little higher than that, based on what I'm seeing. But he's downplaying it, probably to be nice to us, and trying to get us to think about it. But I could see in his eyes, all of a sudden I'll move a certain space and I know I'm screwed, and I don't know what I just did. But he's thinking something, he's thinking in 2 moves he's got me, and he does. So after that point, and I'm having fun with it, and I'm really enjoying it. So if anyone has any advice, maybe do not watch the Grandmasters when you're just starting, or pace yourself. Don't learn it. You can't expect to learn in 2 weeks. Here's a valuable resource you can learn or use online for openings, maybe first, something like that. It would really be useful. I would really, really appreciate it, because this is so much fun and a distraction from things going on in real life, and it's a healthy diversion. So maybe I'll make some more videos. Maybe I won't. I don't know. But you all have a good day.